Well, it's a great idea if, as Steve said, the question is, do the Russians play ball? Because any country that signs up to this will get cheap, even if it's already buying Russian oil, will get cheaper oil than it's buying today. So I could see, the Indias of this world, the Turkeys of this world being all over this on the view that the price cap will clearly be below what they're paying, even at a discount versus spot prices.
What about?
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, sorry. I just wanted to ask you then about the other ideas that have been thrown up around managing consumption patterns as well. I know there are a number of French speakers this morning who are urging consumers just to turn down the gas demand.
Yeah, well, you can always do those sorts of things. And remember, it didn't do Jimmy Carter well when he told everyone to wear a sweater. But yes, practically, the government needs to do things the way they can actually make a difference. I'll just give an example. For instance, right now I'm working with a company in the e-commerce space called InPost that does lockers. And when you think about e-commerce, everyone is getting a two-door delivery. It's insane. And if governments wanted to forcibly change that, they could put a tax on two-door deliveries to effectively change the economics. So they could force retailers to not subsidize two-door deliveries and then get more out-of-home people going to corner stores, whatever it ends up being. So there are mechanisms governments can use, but if it's just going to be recommending people change, they'll change based upon their own budget, not because of any sort of broader macro measures. So those are always quite weak. They're not going to be the driver for inflation falling. And they're not going to win the war against Russia in terms of reducing the dependence. You need bigger, bolder measures. And I think clearly the biggest way we're going to solve this problem now, because demand for oil is quite inelastic, is to impact supply. So Biden is going to Saudi. I mean, that's a huge, almost demeaning concession. And he's bringing the Saudi leader back into the fold after that gruesome murder of journalist Khashoggi in Istanbul, and MBS has just been in Turkey, where they've normalized relations after a long period of hostility because of that murder. So it's quite clear that Saudi is going to play ball quite soon from an oil supply perspective. Great short-term measure. This measure in terms of the price cap with Russia. If Russia really wants to monetize its oil, and it's desperate to, maybe it will work. Maybe they will sell a lot at discounted price because they'll be allowed to. So there could be two cyclical drivers of increased oil supply there. I think we need to go bigger. I'm a huge believer that we need to subsidize fracking, and that sounds crazy. But what we do is we put a minimum floor price, because one thing that's happening is the price mechanism is not encouraging investment. What if Putin's gone tomorrow? Sanctions could disappear. So if you've just invested a ton, that's been squandered. And also all this ESG, there's a message that companies are hiding behind to say, oh, we can't invest as much because our shareholders don't want us to. So they just milk the situation. They love actually the supply constraint.